You're listening to the At Your Request show with Nick Collins, thanks to nzrave.com. This is Up FM 1075.
Indeed, you are back on Up FM. And right about now, on the phone, I have Mr. RedSquad. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
Excellent. I'm good, buddy. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of an intro. On the phone, I've got Michael Rudolph, a.k.a. RedSquad. He is one of the biggest up-and-coming fidget and electro house producers in New Zealand right now. Now, his remix of NWA's Chin Check was easily one of my own personal, probably most played tunes of 2009. RedSquad, good to have you on Up FM. How's your day going?
Good, man. Good. Thanks for having me on there.
Hey, that's all right. We'll kick off first. Where does the name RedSquad come from?
Basically, to say the honest truth, I know it's quite a random name, and it's sort of like a title, so people sort of they sort of wonder, what the hell was RedSquad, you know? But basically, it comes from a little bit embarrassing. I actually bought a jacket, really awesome leather jacket, and had RedSquad on it. I thought it was pretty cool, so I was like, because I was thinking of the name, I was thinking around, I was like, RedSquad, yeah, that sounds kind of weird and I guess original, so I sort of went with that. And I know like squad next to it sort of sounds like, you know, a group of people, but it's just one person, so just let everybody know that it's just me and not a squad of us. So
now, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Mr. RedSquad?
26 now.
26. Yeah. You're doing all right.
26.
Now, do you DJ, or do you just produce, or you're doing kind of both?
Well, basically, up until now, I have just been doing the promotion side of things. Very little DJing. Basically, what I want to do from this year coming, basically just get into more DJing. Promote myself as a DJ and producer. But yeah, up until now, just mainly focusing on the production side of things.
And how long?
How
long have you been producing for? How long have you been making tunes for?
Like label-wise, you mean?
Just in general, just when you first started, kind of picked it up.
Yeah, I think tunes a few labels coming out this year. I mean, I've already had releases out on Bomb Beats.
Yep.
I'll be having a little bit more releases coming out on Beatport. Bomb Beats is out on Beatport now.
Yep, that's the Muffin Jack remix.
Yeah, Muffin Jack. Yeah.
Excellent.
And they're getting releases on Popper Records to be released. That EP is being released on the 19th of April on Big Popper Records on Beatport. And then you've got the Baboon Tunes, got a remix EP on there too, coming out shortly, and also on I remember Mud Productions.
Yes.
Basically, got some remixes coming up in there, and also on Picture Records.
Now is fidget and the more electro house stuff the only styles that you've ever produced?
No, I've actually, along my production years, I've sort of gone through different phases and done different genres.
What have been some of the other genres? I already know the answer to this, but the Up FM crew probably don't.
I've been doing a lot of gabba, a lot of hardstyle, also quite into, I guess when I first started, I was quite into the hard trance, hard house sort of thing.
Yep.
Then sort of progressed onto hardstyle and gabba. I still do gabba, but not label-wise. I'd keep that to myself.
Is it just a personal pleasure as such?
Yeah. So my little secret pleasure there. And yeah, just what else? Breaks. I've been doing a bit of drum and bass, but not too much. And I'm really fitting the fidget sound at the moment. So just going with that at the moment.
And what's been the highlight for yourself so far?
Highlights, definitely my release on Beatport.
Yep.
I think it's every producer's sort of dream to have something coming on Beatport.
Definitely.
And Beatport and also Juno Download, I've had my release on there. So yeah, basically, up until now, I haven't really pushed myself onto labels until now, so that's why I'm only getting releases out. So yeah, even though I've been producing for a few couple, I'd say about 5 years, I've just sort of released something on Beatport. My first release, so that's definitely a highlight. And well, there will be a lot more coming on this year.
Excellent. Now, you're talking about getting them on Beatport, getting them signed on labels. How did you go about getting them all signed?
Oh, right. Basically, I guess I just on Facebook was a real help because you add like different labels to and also SoundCloud you follow labels.
Yep,
and
definitely. Guys are listening to your stuff and giving you pointers.
Yeah, well, Flexual Records hit me up,
Yep.
and I'm like, I'm really digging Chin Check, and I said it was a bootleg, I couldn't sign it.
Couldn't release it, yep.
Because of the legal issues, but they were keen to get out the releases from me and sign those up.
Excellent. That's good to hear. Now, what's on the horizon for Red Squad? You've already touched on a few of the releases and stuff. Are there any other little bits and pieces? Is there going to be a Red Squad live act? Is it going to be, where's the sort of future taking you at the moment?
There we go. Basically, as I said, I'd get into DJing and maybe do a bit of touring later on.
Yes. Yep. Any interest yet, or is it still? I know it's very early days, but anyone showing some interest in the in Red Squad as a artist to start touring?
Yeah, for sure. Online you get a lot of requests for. I've already had a request to go to South Africa and do some gigs down there. So that's definitely my goal for this year, is to sort of travel around.
Yep.
And just play out overseas and here in New Zealand, obviously.
Well, one of your forthcoming releases is that is Mini K. Now he's from South Africa, is that right?
That's right. Yeah, he's South African, and I do like his work, so I was quite happy to do the remix for him. So it's sort of, I'd say his style is a lot more like mine anyway. It's it's quite heavy. I think you get two types of fidget. You get more house sort of tech fidget, and then you've got the real bassy fidget, and that's sort of where what his work's like, and that's what I'm trying to sort of work with is really hard for fidget.
Yep.
Sound, yeah.
Excellent. Now, whereabouts can people find out more about Red Squad? Maybe they've heard, heard that Chin Check, or they've heard the Muffin Jack, or anything like that. Whereabouts can they find you on the internet, stuff like that, if they want to find out more about Red Squad?
Okay. Well, I'm in the process of setting up a MySpace and also a fan site on Facebook.
Yes.
But at the moment, I'll say SoundCloud.com/Red Squad.
Yes.
Also, cproductionsmusic.com. There's a bit of my work on there. But yeah, as I said, I'm in the process of actually networking myself and getting some websites set up. Have a little bit slack with that stuff, but yeah.
That's all right. It'll come, mate. It'll come. It'll be there. So that concludes it. So Red Squad, anything else you need to tell the Up FM listeners out there?
Basically, just keep an eye out on Beatport. I'll have, again, as I said, I'll have a lot more releases coming out this year. Just check that. Search Red Squad and Beatport, and you see a few more releases this year. But, pretty much. That's it, I guess.
And there you have it. Thank you very much, Red Squad, for taking the time to talk to us today. And make sure you check back in with Up FM, because I have a feeling you're going to do very well, my friend.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Hey, sweet as, buddy. Take it easy, eh?
Man, thanks.
Enjoy your day. There you go. That is Red Squad from Auckland, New Zealand. In the background, you are indeed listening to a couple of Red Squad tracks as well. And we're going to listen to one of the forthcoming Red Squad remixes. We were just talking about the South African guy, Mini K. And the track is called Rock and Roller. It is the Red Squad remix here on the At Your Request show. This is Up FM 107.5. Look out for this one very, very soon. Local lad RedSquad. He's about to take over the Fidget House world. This is Mini K Rock and Roller. It is the RedSquad remix. It's coming out on Sweet Nothing Records. Now make sure you do get on beatport.com and have a listen to the Muffin Jack remix that RedSquad has done. It just came out, I think it was this week, on Bomb Beats Records. He's going to do big, big things. I'm a big fan of RedSquad. Loving what he's doing. Look out for that name, and it was great to have him on the phone. Right about now, it is time for a bit of an ad break. When I return, Moments in Movies. Got a single pass to Detour to give away. Hang around. It's the Add Your Request Show with myself, Nick Collins. You're listening to Up FM
107.5. You're listening to the Add Your Request Show with Nick Collins. Thanks to nzrave.com. This is Up FM 107.5.